us is a second stage shelter, and what that means is that it's a shelter that provides for a longer stay for women and their kids. And crisis shelters or emergency shelters typically allow for, well, theoretically a 10-week stay, but it's most often way over that because it's hard to find housing once you leave. But for some women who have complicated situations or situations that take longer to resolve, they can come to a second stage shelter and live with us theoretically for up to a year, but often much longer than that as well, because housing is such a challenge everywhere in Canada. So, and often the situations we're dealing with take quite a while to resolve, whether it's security issues, safety issues, or custody and access, which that process takes a long time as well. So there are a number of reasons why women would come to us and stay for quite a length of time. I think the biggest rebuilding is finding themselves again, because when that's been torn down piece by piece, it takes a while. First of all, just distance and time has a huge impact. And then having positive messages like, you know, that the things that you've been told about you are not true. And the other thing is that I think is critically important is peer support. So when women see other women, for example, I think it's really important for women to get into a support group with abused women, because it's hard to see for yourself that what you've been told is untrue, but you can see it for somebody else, right? So somebody else in the group tells you that her partner says she was stupid and all the other things that you've been told, and you can clearly see that's not true. So when you can see that for somebody else, then you can start connecting the dots back to yourself. Oh yeah, it's not true for me either, right? And that sort of positive reinforcement with each other is really important, I think. Well, we know for sure there are certain barriers that women have identified year after year after year. So one is finding suitable, affordable housing. That's huge.